Tea with Tina. I got two big guests in the building. I got Nick and Marvin of
Not Safe for Motherfucking Ears.
One more time.
Not Safe for Motherfucking Ears.
I love it. You know I'm a fan of the word motherfucker. You know, there's my motherfuckers. We about to do this motherfucking interview. Let everybody know where they can find you guys.
Your mama's mouth.
Oh no, that's
YouTube,
what we're doing.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
it.
We was on Spotify, but they don't take food stamps no more. So
They don't take food stamps.
No, and then I tried to sell Nick, but that didn't work either.
They don't want fat boys and titties and shit. So.
No, on the break, he was talking about his damn nipple the whole time.
Stay hard,
so
shorty.
I don't
Stay
know.
hard, shorty.
But I'm so excited to have you guys here. First of all, I love your show. I love the energy. I was just actually watching an episode today.
You wasted some time. Go ahead.
I did not waste. Oh, don't say. Wait, you gotta be more excited here.
Yeah. You got that right to watch that show.
She likes the show.
Let's give our ass a kiss. Continue.
Okay, all right. Wow.
We don't get it off.
So, how did you guys come up with the name?
Mom, did you come up with the name?
No, I did not.
Who came up with the name?
No, because me and Denzel.
You could have lied and said you did, though.
I could have, but I wasn't going to do that. My integrity level was kind of high, especially these day and age.
Not mine. Go ahead.
But no, me and Denzel. Denzel came up with it, but me and Denzel went back and forth because I'm trying to go. I forgot what the name I said, but yeah, Denzel came up with that one.
So those who were like, who the fuck is Denzel and why he ain't here?
Go ahead.
Who's Denzel and why the fuck is he not here?
We had 4 people at one time, but them 2 bitch ass niggas. No, 2 of them.
That's how it goes sometimes.
We had creative differences, and but actually Denzel was So we go to the genesis.
Just
of
give me
it
the
all?
quick.
Give me
give
like
quick
the
version.
True Hollywood story, but like summary.
Bomb. All right, so make this real quick too.
Go ahead.
The unsung.
And I'll just insert.
All
I'll insert a couple things real quick.
right.
Frank was off camera, who needs to be on camera. Frank will know when you
Big
meet
Frank.
me, I'm just loud. I'm not
The
obnoxious.
short
but-
version, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like Kevin Hart, but not rich or as talented
Aww.
or as in shape. But I look better than him.
I disagree, but okay.
Anyway, so I meet Denzel. I meet him at the gym, and I'm myself. Come on, mama, Mikey, whoever the fuck. And I'm talking to him. And he's like, "Bro, you wild, you crazy. You should have a show."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, first of all, I don't know you. I thought you were trying to fuck my wife. I swear to God.
What?
Because I don't know.
Why would he be giving you a compliment?
He's trying to fuck me or my wife, and I'd rather say my wife. I don't want he trying to fuck me. Random dude.
You just thought he was like on some swinger shit.
Look, man. Them motherfuckers somebody you want to show. That's how you do in Hollywood. You should have a show. You got so much talent. Let me fuck you. I'm like, nah, fam.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not some Illuminati shit. Maybe he's just like
My asshole got tight. So I was like, yo,
okay,
listen.
all right.
I was like, look, man. I kind of played with the idea, but it was like I don't have the infrastructure.
Okay.
And a lot of times, the thing if you want to do certain shit, you gotta have either money, some kind, capital, whatever.
Something like that.
So fast forward, let's say 2 or 3 months, we built a nice rapport, and he said, look, bro, I got some family moving out of my house. I will take my room, redecorate it, build you a whole new set. He spent like $1,000 worth of money on equipment.
Oh my gosh.
That's like,
it might
so
have been
this
I
is
didn't know
somebody
this dude.
you didn't even
Don't know.
Yeah.
And he felt like, yo, I think you have the right energy to whatever to have a show.
Yeah,
Wow.
we were all at the gym, and it might have been like 2 or 3 times even before the idea. I think it was like a time or 2 before the idea had even came about. That he had presented it to you beforehand, but he had presented it again when all of us were standing right there. Like, don't you think Nick should have a show? Everybody like, yeah, and it's 4 of us standing right there, and he was just like, yo, we got to make this work. We got to make it happen. And we talked about it like maybe 2 more times, whatever the case is. Now,
So when did you decide like, hey, I want to be on this show too?
That's funny shit. Go ahead. Me and
go
Denzel was talking about it. A couple times we was working at LA Fitness Touts and shot them motherfuckers out in the Owens Mills location. But then we kind of realized I can't just go in somebody's house having to spend all this money. Mm-hmm. He's going to try to fuck me. So I'm like, look, fam, you ain't getting no ass. But what you can get is be a part of
You have
shit.
like a complex.
I don't like dudes being too friendly.
Did somebody touch you?
No, but I don't try. I watch a lot of Hollywood stories. And I'm like, yo, why you so nice?
You watch ID and shit like that.
You know how Baltimore is.
That's what I was gonna say. It's Baltimore.
It's like, I don't know. Why you so nice to me?
People
man?
feel like,
Right.
what's your ulterior motive? What's in it for you?
Yeah.
I just knew it was some other shit trying to be that. But so then it was like, all right, I need you to be on the show. But then it was like, well, damn, we should add some other. How could we round this out better? Because me and you is cool, but we probably know other people that can bring in different strengths to the show.
Yeah, everybody bring in something.
Exactly, and that was Marvin and Danny.
Yep.
And so I think maybe in Owens Mills we had a few workout sessions.
Yeah,
it was
we had
like let's bring that to the circle. But tell them what Denzel thought about you. That's just funny.
So when the whole idea was coming about, Nick presented it to me. He was
I rolled for my nigga.
He rolled for me. That's my nigga. He was like, yo, why don't you be on the show? Whatever the case is.
How long you guys known each other?
Oh, I know Nick for years. We
Wow.
high school.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
All
so we've been knowing each other and whatnot. And
Probably fuck the same women. Go ahead.
What?
I don't know.
Y'all
Know.
ever fuck the same woman at the
in
same
Baltimore. You know
time?
Baltimore. No.
At the same
Didn't
time?
you live in
Same time?
You lived in Sandalwood,
No.
right?
Man, if
You
you
might have got a couple, 2 or 3 of them that you might have got.
Easy.
But
You know how to-
Baltimore's
we ain't gonna say
small.
that. It's too small.
You ever see a picture like everybody in the picture you dated?
Oh my
that's just
God.
me.
You be sitting there looking like,
Tina just told her something. She's like, I didn't
No,
fuck
it
all
just
these
happened
people.
once. It just happened once. It
Fuck
just happened
yeah, fuck
once.
yeah.
No, I literally one time someone posted a picture and I
You
was
was
like,
Ugh.
I only fucked like one of them, but I had been on dates with the 2
Okay.
other ones. I was like, oh God, they probably talking
Yeah.
a lot of shit about
They
me.
probably-
no, it made you cringe a little bit. You like,
Ugh.
but yeah, when Nick had asked me, he was like, yo, what you think about coming on to the show? And I was just like, I ain't never thought about it, but I'm like, it's a possibility. It's something I might be willing to get into. So the next thing you know, him and Denzel had a conversation. Denzel was like, what do you think Marvin would bring to the table? So
He didn't
really
know
me.
Marvin at all.
He didn't really know
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And that's the funnier thing is because we had seen each other in the gym a few times. Hey, man, how you doing? Da-da-da-da-da. And it was kind of like short form, but we would, smile, giggle, whatever the case is. Real
Associates. Like
Yeah. So, at first he was like, I don't think Marvin would be a good, a good slide forward. So then, but all of us ended up getting tight. Like, that's my bro. Like,
Yeah.
like that's my bro. Like, I would go to war. I would go to bat.
And the
like,
credit to him, he repeated everything he said.
He-
You don't
yeah,
get that
he
a lot in
vouched
this
for it.
industry.
Yeah,
anywhere.
that's loyalty.
He was
Man,
like, look,
like,
fam, this
he
is what I felt about you.
he
I didn't
told
think
me,
you was
like,
good
yeah.
enough.
And he
We
kept
good.
it 100 with me,
No,
and I respected that.
We had that conversation before we started. I've been doing media for a while. And it's like sometimes when you're with a cast of people, it's like personalities clash.
Yeah.
Some people want to put in more work than other people. Some
Uh-huh.
people want to put in more money and other people don't think they should put any. And it's like some people think like, oh, I'm the Beyonce of the group. I mean, we all can't be Beyonce. No, I'm joking. But I mean, it's hard in this business. So if you have a good business partner and, you're loyal to each other, that's definitely dope. Cheers to that. I would cheers with you, but you little lightweight drank already.
Little lightweight.
Ooh.
The one drink. We're on our
one
second
drink.
drink.
Oh, I had 2 drinks. I had 2, right?
He had a drink of some cranberry juice.
Oh,
wow.
I'm a
Shout
bitch ass
out.
nigga. I'm a bitch ass nigga.
Hey, you should get the little
But
horn, pop, pop.
so I was checking out your show, and I love this whole like little segment, the little mini videos you do for the Hump Day. First, so that was all your
That's
idea.
all him.
Me being horny.
I told him, I was like, bro, you gotta keep going. Yeah, I said, you gotta keep
Your
doing that.
personality, like when you bring them in, is like crazy. Like, how do you come up with these topics? And then also, I like how you bring like viewers in to give their opinion, and just holler at your girl if you ever need anybody to put in their 2 cents.
So first of all, we know. So you were talking about some things you're gonna work on. I'm not gonna say that in case you don't want the public to know. It started with a SK and 2 other letters, maybe 3 other letters. But we can definitely do something like that. But what I was doing on my other page, follow me at
Hold on,
Nick
he was
So
just
Loud.
saying skits.
Oh,
It's nothing.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna be thinking about like some.
No, I read.
Something
The funny
crazy.
part about it is when he said SK.
There's like
and
bitches
I'm
skits.
like, I'm sitting there like,
Skittles.
skit, nigga.
Right.
If he just said like several, I'd be like, Skittles?
It's a drink. That was dumb as shit, right?
Just a
One
little bit,
drink
like-
and he's done.
I'm just stupid as a bitch.
It's all right.
It's alright. You're doing good.
I'm a Scorpio. I don't know what that means.
Oh
Bad
Lord!
thing? Okay. Yeah, she knows what's up. So
Crazy.
I'm in touch with maybe beyond the Scorpio shit. I have no problem talking about sex.
Right.
We used to talk about eating ass all the time on the show. Remember? that?
Right.
All the time.
So I used to do these hump day polls, and I would find the wildest memes and from my
Oh my
other
God.
page, and
Yeah.
I would just be like people's opinions. A lot of times it'd be like into your responses. So I'm like, man, ladies, do you like getting your ass eaten from the back?
Right.
And then it'd be like 40 women that'll be like, yeah, I do, but only if he pluck my clit or some shit like that.
Right.
So a lot of dudes, guys will be talking, we be like,
No,
no.
wait a minute. Every time we do the show, I'm like, my family in the Middle East is disowning me day by day.
Day by day,
Right now, one
Right
person.
now, I'm gonna let
It's
you know.
alright. It's alright.
If
I
they
mean,
watch the show, they're gonna be like,
they love it. I mean,
So it got to the point where it was like,
Nasty,
damn, the shit I'm getting is not what my homies is talking about. Like me and Frank, when we was talking about fucking women, it was like we were
shout
doing
out
it
to the
wrong.
camera guy.
Hey, shout out to
Frank gonna beat us got that show. We talking about, yeah, they like it in the earlobe, and come to find out, none of the women was saying earlobe. Of course, we ain't saying earlobe. So it was like, all right, well, First of all, men are retarded and we're wrong. We don't know how to please women.
Yes.
And let me add maybe a comedic element to
ignorant.
it. We don't know what the fuck we do. I know. I learned, but I had
But
to
some
learn.
of you
Somebody had
think
to tell you
that they swear they know everything.
They
Almost
think this right here is what it is.
Yeah,
you do that for a whole hour.
So I think it's cool, but then it's also
Look,
cool for the women to weigh in and let men know, and then vice versa.
It's not even cool. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
Because again, motherfuckers don't know what we talking about.
Yeah.
Very informational.
I'm not fucking no men. We talking about women. So if we're talking about women, they are at least half of the equation. So it got to the point where it became fun to do it, and that's what I think.
And when he told me, he was like, "I'm thinking about doing this like reaction type drink." I said, "Bro, you have no choice because at any point in time, like all his reactions before, during, or after any of our shows, like his reactions and his commentary to 90% of anything is always hilarious, and that's what I love about him. Because
is it off the top of the head?
I mean, it's always off the top of the head.
Is it like one take? Do you gotta keep?
It's not one take because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Unlike Frank, you getting a lot of goddamn shine out to be on camera, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I had to redo it a couple times. But I know what I want to put out there.
Sometimes this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck what he's saying.
We spilling the tea right now.
Look, I don't give a fuck what he's saying. A lot of times it's one of these numbers. He be like, "Fuck it, let's go," and then he be like, "Damn, Nick, seriously?" But it's always, it's never too far over the top. It's always right there where it needs to be. So then that way it's not offensive and it's not funny.
Well, wait, was there any time you felt like you went over the top?
Of course.
What? Like when?
When was it? I probably talk about peeing on somebody or something. Like, and when I say that, that's the PG-13. I probably maybe talked about the pee color.
I think it's
something crazy.
For me, I think it's more so with the comfortability.
You talking about the hump day pose, right?
The hump day. I was talking about the hump day. Well, in general, did you ever feel like on air sometimes?
Yeah. I mean, you probably ask him. He probably tell you because I'm just doing me. So maybe I thought it was nothing. Yeah. Well, every time you like this nigga wild.
See me.
You took me out for peeing on somebody, and not just for peeing on somebody, but what color? Like, what was it? Yellow? Like,
damn near clear. Like
clear.
Tito's pee.
But I mean, typically the pose ain't really. I mean, it ain't really. Nobody hasn't really seen too much. I mean, it might be like your grandma would be like, "Oh," but like on the show, I can't really necessarily think of a time.
Of course I did. I had to.
I can't think of a specific time, but I can definitely think of a couple times where a guest might lean back and like, "Oh Lord!" Like,
yo, so I'll ask a married man if he eat his wife's ass.
Yeah,
but in my defense, I'll ask him beforehand, "Fam, we gonna talk about ass eating." They be like, "Yeah, we down."
You really like ass eating. I'm sending a pattern here.
I do, but I don't, and I'm gonna tell you why. Well, I love it. But
I'm mad he stopped.
It's just not really real. Or sipping tea with
Frank love it too. Frank told me, he said, "Fam, I'm part of the ass eating federation." You know what's that federation?
So wait a minute. Look, we're gonna get a little real. We're gonna get a little real. You know, I like to have fun. So what are some good tips for good ass eating?
All right, so this is what it is. If you don't want them little bits of peanuts in your mouth, you know, Snicker bars. If you don't want that.
I've just been canceled.
She got to at least put her second knuckle in her ass crack and dig whatever the fuck. I don't know. What's the shit y'all when y'all clean y'all thing out? The dush, right? It's called the dush. But you gotta do that in your ass. You gotta do that in your ass. If not, what happens once you get past the first level, the sweet level of the tongue, because you know it's a sweet, then it's sour, then it's what's the other one? Bitter, right? Y'all remember that in school? Y'all remember that shit?
No.
Biology, nobody? Anyway.
I never put this into like eating ass.
Yeah, it's levels to this shit.
It's like 5 senses, you know?
It's literally levels to this shit.
Yeah, Tina, I didn't know either.
I am certified in ass eating. So once you get past this level,
I'm gonna need to take a sip.
Right, man, you have that level, you start getting to the danger zone if they ain't cleaning their ass crack. So first,
have you ever had any eating ass experiences gone wrong?
No, I haven't.
You've been blessed.
I've been blessed, but I've been blessed because I have a strict method before I go eat ass.
We can tell because you have to go past the sweet.
Frankly, I ain't gonna motherfucker talk to you no more. You have to clean it.
This is real shit.
Just like with vagina though. See, you can't do that little. Just wipe the surface. Just suck. We don't give a fuck
You
about
gotta
it.
spray the lips and make sure you get it. Yeah, all that.
So with ass eating, make sure, and then maybe no Taco Bell, no Chipotle.
Personal hygiene is everything. That for men too, because you don't want to like something smelly.
No.
Y'all don't like smelly balls? Y'all don't like smelly balls?
No, that's why you gotta make sure you get the head. That's why you gotta make sure you got to at least trim that.
I don't want to talk about your balls, bro.
So, you ain't got to talk about it, but I'm just saying. But
let Tina talk about your balls.
You're not gonna talk about my balls.
But anyway, go ahead.
So you got to clean the asshole, shave the asshole. It cannot be hairy. I don't give a fuck if you got curly hair or straight hair. All hair does not matter. You got to shave that motherfucking hair. So no hair, no odor, and if you can maybe bleach your asshole, that's what I do. I don't like two-tone assholes. I like one fine color of asshole.
Some women do bleach their asshole. I say just get rid of it. I don't understand the bleach. I don't want to think of bleach.
I don't care, but I'm just saying if I'm looking like a black
guy.
guy.
Wax.
Wax is cool. Wax is cool. I mean, I'm closing my eyes anyway, but yeah, that's my method of ass eating.
Wow, and there you have it.
Yeah,
ain't no bullshit.
Ass eating tips.
Ass eating tips
from Nick.
And never go full tongue. You can't never go full tongue because you just bound to hit some shit. So. Go check it out.
So this is what you can expect on their show.
Yeah,
but we do have a good degree. Good degree of quality.
So we just talked to we talked to everybody. We had mechanical engineers on from NASA. We've had lawyers on. We'll have Tina on one day.
Yes,
and we'll not just talk about how beautiful she is.
Thank you.
We'll also talk about talented, all that, right? But your background, being an American versus your true roots. So we try to touch on, but we definitely talk about ass eating.
But I think it's important to have fun. You come on some people's shows, and I've been on shows. And it's just like, it's so dry. Like, being authentic, we're people with different dimensions. One day we might want to talk about politics. One day we want to talk about ass eating. I don't know. Like, it's different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
I do appreciate the one you did on the dick pics, though. That was probably my favorite one. Because I have gotten so many unsolicited dick pics. And it's just like, why do guys still do this? Like,
y'all think dicks are ugly, right?
I don't think they're ugly, but I don't want random dudes to send me dick. Like, I'm not sending my vagina to random guys I don't know. Like, hi, my name is Tina. Blam. Like, that's not like...
That's not a good introduction.
It's not, but some guys do this. Like, and listen, I've got dick pics, dick collages,
and
dick videos.
You made a collage out of it?
Somebody really made a collage of penis and sent it in my DM.
I ain't that confident in my dick.
And it just...
You get one good photo.
I just was like, who are these bitches that like this shit? It's different, like, you're dealing with someone and you, like, send some pictures. But if I've never met your penis in person... I don't want to see it in a picture in my DM. No.
See, but guys ain't like that. Alright, I'm no longer like that. I'm married.
Did you ever send a dick pic to a girl, not someone you were dealing with, but a random?
Just like
you just
no.
That's weird. That's like creepy stalker shit.
And
like you just send it.
It's different. Like you've been like dealing with each other, but like to literally be there, like, oh, I think she's, she got fat ass. She's cute. I'm gonna send her a picture of my dick.
And hopefully she writes back.
Right. Like, you're better off, I tell guys this, sending pictures of food, sending pictures of shit you can fix, where you're gonna take me on a date. Like, women like that shit. Off the jump, not like, what's your penis gonna do? Your penis isn't gonna change my tire or make me a meal.
It's gonna change your life.
It's not. Like, once we get there, but I don't even know you.
That makes sense.
Like, not even like, hi, my name is, it's just like penis. Okay, where are you from?
Does it matter what it looks like? If it's big, veiny, like if it's really nice to whatever your standards are.
I still listen. I had a guy send me a picture. It was huge. I'm not gonna lie, it was huge. I mean, I looked for a moment. I was like, God damn, like. But then I was like, you're such a thought. You probably sent this to like 20 bitches today.
He copied and pasted.
Like they just trying to see like which bitch is gonna catch the
hook.
Right. Let me throw some penis, like
I'm gonna bite this dick.
Somebody gonna bite.
I thought it was good. I did like the episode. I liked how you had the man kind of weighing in, like, who's doing this unsolicited dick pictures? Like, definitely. And then I did also like the girl you had on. She was a little like, wow. She was like talking about
chewing a pussy.
Yes,
yes.
How'd you know?
She keep it all the way cheap.
She was like chewing. I was like, oh, okay, man.
That's my homie. She's
she's a gangster.
She keeps it real. I don't know why she keeps it real, but I appreciate it. And but see, to give myself a little credit, I have all that nonsense, but then I talked about like sexuality and like homosexuality and the spectrum. And I even plug like Dr. Kinsey and his work.
Yeah.
So I'll have all the antics and I'll be like, some shit, but you can go research and not to touch about the topic of like hate, but like, a lot of people in the homosexual community have been victimized for their choices.
Sure, yeah.
So I try to touch on like expanding people's minds while also talking about eating ass. So
while also eating ass.
You can do both. You can expand the
I feel
cheeks.
like it should be like your catchphrase.
Eating ass. We got a sticker. When you come to the show, you're gonna see you
need to bump a sticker. I eat ass.
We got one. Frank
t-shirt.
It's a whole sticker.
He keeps dragging my cameraman in here.
Every time.
I've been trying to get my cameraman to get a cameo on this show.
He gonna get one now. I didn't call him
Because he's funny as shit, but he just wants to be like behind the scenes.
Right now,
he's like, fuck you, Tina, fuck you.
Tina, I know how we can get him. Frank, you eat all the ass in East Baltimore. If he doesn't get on eventually to defend that, that's just what it is. All the and they ain't gotta shave it. They ain't gotta clean it. So.
Wait a minute, ladies. If you're listening and Frank has ever ate your ass, I need you to drop a comment.
Ooh, look at the love.
He's really about to fuck me up. But yeah, I love the whole concept. I love that it's interactive with your listeners too. It's definitely a dope concept. I also really like the interview you did with Luscious Kisses.
Oh,
I think. It's not the normal interview. I hate when people just ask the same fucking stupid questions. So where did you grow up? How'd you get in? I think you really kind of dove into like her childhood and then like how she got into the business. Like, did you prepare yourself for that interview? Because that's like, okay, she's a stripper, a businesswoman, but also was a porn star at one time. Like, that's an interesting guess. Like, how did you prepare yourself for that?
I definitely prepared. I feel like whenever I got my man who has a full fucking family, works 40, we all doing something. We're doing this because we love it, right?
Right.
I'm like, how can I not waste my time and the 2 people that are watching every episode, right?
Not the 2 people.
Maybe 3 people.
Really?
I saw like 40.
Like 40. But like, listen, when we
started out at 2.
we did.
But now we
came up. Nigga,
you guys can't even high five. You're drunk already. Oh, God.
But I got on shades, so I missed his bright ass hand with these lights. So.
I'm like, all right, if people are going to tune in for however long they choose to, what am I going to give them to make it feel like it was a good cost benefit, right?
Right.
So it's 1,000 things you can ask when you're talking to a stripper or anybody, right? It's just like, of course you're going to say that. Mm-hmm. So when I'm looking at it, I say, okay, I can ask these, lower hanging fruit shit, or I can dig into it. So for example, we were talking about the stripper union. Mm-hmm. And that was something that I was reading on the news and hearing about a lot of strippers that were being taken advantage of. What was the name of that?
QC Bowl.
QT Bowl. Quality control.
Yeah.
QC?
What nigga say? QT.
So I'm like, damn, what's your thoughts about it? And come to find out, she's about to drive this fucking union where all the strippers, dick suckers, and everybody gonna come together and make a big business.
Yo, I like how you do that.
Ass eaters.
And just come together and be like, but
sign the contract.
So
yeah,
I try to, like, when you come on, I'm gonna ask the obvious questions, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to dig into maybe some of your culture and how it is to assimilate in this country. Dealing with everything we dealing with as black people, but also a whole nother angle that we can't even identify with, right? I'm trying to learn something from a guest when I lead in.
Right.
So then it helps balance all my ass eating talk with some actual, like, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm usually like I'm usually like his counter. Like, I'm the dude who's I usually try to feed off of, first of all, because I know. So
he's Charlamagne, your DJ Envy.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's where we go.
Look at his face.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much what it is. Because first of all, like when Nick goes off the handle, whatever the case may be, and then you got the guest, I try to bring it back a little bit, and then sometimes it's even good because I'm better on the improv tip, just because. If it's something that's serious and I find the undertone to it or I find the silver lining, I try to exploit it to the best of my ability. So Nick would kind of like do the setup and I kind of like come back on the back end. He's short anyway, so he can't dunk the ball. So I try to come back.
How tall are you?
My dick big, though, it don't matter. Fuck you mean? What you looking at? Fuck you mean? My dick is bigger than 7. Fuck you mean? Slightly bigger.
How tall are you?
I'm about 5. All right, I'm gonna go 5'7".
Tell the true story.
All right, listen. On my doctor's report, you go every 2 or 3 times.
Oh my God! What?
The doctor said I was 5'7" at least 3 out of 5 times. Then he gave me some 5'6".
So you really like 5'5". Guys always add 2 inches.
I'm definitely 5'6".
Wait, they add 2 inches to the height and 3 inches to the dick size.
Yeah, but they can't suck the whole thing anyway. You feel me? They always stop right there.
Oh God! I want you to rock for the short guys.
5'6" is some chains. 5'7" on a good day. If I'm really on some, you know what I'm saying.
If he did his calf raises.
If I'm really on some goddamn yoga, I hit yoga that morning. I'm about 5'7".
You wear some Timbs, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
no, I really, because I'm 5'8", for people that don't know, and I wear heels. So I usually date guys that are like...
You wear heels in the bedroom, though.
No, but
so
I'm just saying in
matter.
public. I'm just saying in public. So I usually date guys that are like 6, even 6 foot's like kind of short for me, like 6'4". Like I usually date big guys. And I've had like a lot of short guys after me lately, and everyone's like, give short guys a try, but I'm just like, I feel like a big bitch next to them, like you know,
listen,
like. So I want to get some like feedback from the short guy, like why are short guys, popping?
So first of all, we are trying to accommodate for what we lack in height.
Okay.
So it's a challenge. So I've been with a few women who've been bigger than me, 5'8". Matter of fact, the tallest has been about 6 foot, 5'11".
Wow.
But listen, this is how it works. First of all, I'm somewhat funny, whatever you want to call it. I'm somewhat cute. So that's how you get in.
Cute.
And then once you put the Henny in, I'm all the way funny and cute, right? So then, this is what you understand. That I'm 5'8", 6 foot. It don't matter when you pull the dick out. As long as your dick ain't short and it got some girth, they don't give a fuck. You gotta have a girth. You have a long ass thing dick.
But if it's a little pencil shit.
It's the trick. That's how you know
so you got a shrimp dick and you're short.
You can't have both. You can't have short. You gotta have short, long, thick.
Alright, okay.
Or short, thicker, and longer than average.
Okay.
Then they work with you. Then, another thing with bigger ladies, right? None of that shit. Once you get in the bedroom, you take their knees doggy style, and you just spread their knees a little further. It brings down the level.
Wow.
We will go to fucking.
If the arc in the back really works,
my nigga, listen. This is what a big nigga can't do though. I can clamp like a beaver on that ass like this, right? I can just like rustle on it and just big nigga, he be too cool. See?
Look,
but if he too cool, but he'll hit you like this with the lazy dick and all that. Me, I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna talk about me with your friends. See, I'm gonna fuck this up and I'm gonna eat your ass.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna eat your pussy before I fuck you. Man, such for short niggas be winning. Tall niggas with you that I'm tall, bitch. I'm 6'5". I don't even need you for real. I start hurting the shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no pussy. Short nigga
but like I'm not trying to sound shallow, but like for me, like even being in public, because it's like I think
they never like us in public. No,
yeah, like I be like, we
don't get public. So look, when a tall dude call out, we phone in. Yeah, look, big Carmelo bluff on you. Spud Webb come in and I dunked that bitch all goddamn day. That's all right.
But I'm gonna say, like all the tall guys, it seems I dated, they've been assholes. I dated a couple basketball players.
Because they because like I'm only like 5. I'm close to like 5'8" myself.
So
but I use
5'6".
Oh, your Tina is mostly short niggas.
I'm just joking.
Don't keep joking. I like it.
But I use all my 5'8". You feel me? So you got dudes that 6'4", 6'3", 6'5", and they use their height, but bro, you're not even using them.
It's lazy dick. Look at the porno.
So you guys like climbing the tree. That's what short guys
are.
It's
fun.
Like,
it's
my wife she actually might be taller than me because I'm 5'8". She's roughly around about 5'8" or so. Okay. Like my sister's 5'8". Like I have no problem. My wife's like, I don't wear heels because you kind of look kind of short when you stand next to me. I said.
See, that's why I got me a short girl. I got my girl. My girl 4'11".
But I'll bring your ass down the sides.
I'm telling you, listen. No disrespect. I know you're not big. We all got our preferences, right?
Yeah.
I like real big ass booties. Yeah. Everybody ain't got a big. I want a big stinking big ass booty.
You talking about assy?
I want the biggest booty you can find. So if you got a little booty, I might still fuck you when I'm single, but I don't prefer you. It's all good. So we don't always prefer what we fuck, right? Sometimes you want Morton's, but you eating Taco Bell. Right? So I'll be your Taco Bell, but I'm gonna be your gordita.
Not the gordita.
All right, I'm gonna be your 7-layer burrito.
7-layer burrito.
7-layer out this bitch. 8-layer, 9-layer.
Hot sauce or mild sauce?
Listen, hot sauce. Whatever you like sauce, baby. You like sauce. But with short dudes, we're trying to overcompensate for what we perceive, what society perceives us as being shortcomings.
Right.
And we gonna make up for it. Usually.
Okay.
Usually we'll make up for it.
All right.
Give them at least one.
So I should give a short guy a try.
At least a fuck session. Don't gotta take it in public.
You gotta give 1 or 2. First, you gotta feel it out, make sure to see how it goes, whatever the case is. if he's more confident in himself, then that's the one that's gonna tear your ass down.
Okay. I just be feeling like I'm gonna break them, like, cause I'm tall and I'm thick. Like, I just be
maybe not the thin ones. Maybe
like,
not,
I need if you're gonna be like,
size.
you gotta be a little thicker. Like, you gotta have some meat to you. I can't be like, you're like this big. Your like legs together are smaller than one of my thighs. Like, I be looking at that type of shit.
That's called a middle school boy.
You might have to chill, cause I used to be that size. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, middle school.
I used to be super small.
Short dudes be winning.